Welcome back everyone to Inverted Fate, the Tumblr comic reading game thing, part 2 of the Inverted Fate AU, where Asgore kind of corrupts the timeline after he reset it, while the player was trying to do a failed true pacifist run. So let us continue where we left off, which was where? I'll find it. Alright. Here we go. Ring. Howdy, human. Can you hear me? These fancy phones can be such a hassle sometimes. Don't worry, I can read you loud and clear. Ah, that's good to hear. Anyway, I just thought I'd check up on you. The store is positively crowded today, so I may be a little while longer, but I'll try to. You hear a thud, followed by a series of clinks. For the royalty! Now, there's no need to fuss. I don't mind waiting. What's going on? No, but not Kip! Silence, filthy single-minder. Orf, orf. Click. Good grief. What the heck is going on?
Howdy, kid. You see these cracks? Well, don't worry about them.
Thank you?
See? That's one less puzzle to worry about.
Are you going to do this with all the puzzles?
Just the stupid ones. What's wrong with a little teamwork?
Nothing, but I don't want you to do everything for me.
I'd never dream of it, kiddo.
Okay, well, say hello? Dialing? Howdy, Asgore here. Hey, is everything okay? A bit messy, but I'll survive. And what about you? I'm good, just thought I'd say hi. I would never say hi, but okay. Ring. We just talked 2 seconds ago. Out of curiosity, which tea do you prefer? Golden flower or jasmine? Jasmine? Oh, alright, I'll try to keep that in mind. Click.
Hey, you know, you don't have to lie for my sake.
But that's like asking me to drink flowy tea. Ring. I don't suppose you consider trying other tea blends, hypothetically speaking. Nah, I'm not that picky. Oh, good. Not that I was worried. In any case, I'll see you soon. Click. Please be gentle with pushing rocks. They have feelings too. Okay. On our way.
Great. Here comes the big one. Listen, kid. I want you to fall through the floor.
Are you serious?
Trust me. It's perfectly safe. Asgore made sure of it.
Woo! Cool. Pillows!
Oh no, I didn't think you'd come over here. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? I can't. I just can't.
Oh, he's gone.
See, he even left you pillows for you. And thanks to this vine, you won't have to remember the pattern.
But isn't that cheating?
Just think of it as a shortcut. Remember, the fate of the underground depends on us. Isn't freedom worth cutting a few corners?
Yeah, I can't argue that. Okay, cell phone, about yourself. Oh, hello again. How can I help you? Well, I just realized I still don't know much about you. Well, let's see. I have a certain fondness for tea parties, and lately I've gained a greater appreciation for puzzles. But how'd you end up here? That, I am afraid, is a story best saved for another day. But it's alright, I've grown fond of these ruins. Just give them time, and I'm sure you'll feel right at home. Click. Okay, so you're gonna do this puzzle too?
Nope, all yours.
Of course you leave the easy ones. Well, at least I get to do something on my own.
Well there, partner. Who said you could push me around? Of all the places to start.
One puzzle later. Done.
You know, you could have warned me about the talking rock, but I thought you wanted to solve puzzles.
Not if that means running in circles.
Hey, you didn't even push the rocks.
Well, I just had a hunch, you know? Does that sound weird to you?
Here in the underground, we call that beginner's luck.
Our cell phone flirt? Hey there, Asgorgeous. Has anyone ever told you you're hotter than a cup of tea? This is unexpected. It's not that I don't appreciate it, but I'd rather just be pals. Besides, there are more other deserving of your interest. And you're so young, you have plenty of time to find love. We're not cry over here.
Don't make me take that phone away.
We're going to continue on. Look at this cheese. Only one piece is stuck to the table. Out of the kindness in your heart, you decide not to nibble. I guess I should.
You got something on your mind?
Nothing serious. We should get going anyway.
Sure, but don't forget to hit that yellow thing.
So you do know what it is.
Maybe, but you're the one who keeps touching them.
Just another lucky guess. Knowing that the mouse has so much cheese to enjoy fills you with determination.
Go ahead and save. Oh, what are you guys doing here? Yeah, perfect. Now you're totally intimidating. Really? Assimilation complete. We are Legion. Excuse me? Intruder! Human, huh? Boy, you are unlucky. Wait, I don't want to fight. Buddy pal chum broski, I'm afraid you got no choice. Yes, attack for the glory of the swarm. A trio of troublemakers blocks your path. Act dummy check. Dressed to look edgy, but still a softy at heart. You're out of your league. Obey my overmind. Oh no. Luke's flexes tiny arms. No one is impressed. Luke's check. Family name Eyewalker. Don't pick on him. Why? Can I just pick his eye? Cotton puffs fill the air. It'd be funnier if it didn't hurt so much. Big gasp. A check. No. What? Talk. No. What are we doing here? I don't know. You try to reason with Miskoff, but it won't listen. That's all you got? Oh my gosh. Will this madness ever end? But perhaps there's an easier solution. Just spare? What a whip! Victory is ours! Game over. Kara, can you hear me? We want you to wake up. He died. Golly, that was fast. That idiot didn't even remember the candy. Oh well, I can work with this. No, please, I don't want to. I can't. This isn't over yet. Huh? The cold stone floor rests beneath you once again. As you stir, you let out a groan, followed by a sharp, almost pained gasp. Stop it! Kid? Flowey? Where were you? Hey, calm down. Those monsters kept attacking, and you weren't. I thought, didn't I die? You barely managed to nod. Look, kid, I wanted to help. I even went to grab you something special, but I got cornered too. And before I knew it, I was back here. Don't you get it, human? Everything resets. Your determination saved you. But it still hurt. I didn't think all the other monsters... Kid, I know what it feels like. You start to wonder where you go, you get apprehensive, but you're missing the big picture. After all, you've got the power to turn back time, just like I did. So I can do it again? Anytime you want. But do I have to? Well, it's the easiest way. But I bet if you focus really hard, you could do it right now. Wow, we just did it. Oh, I guess it worked. Told you it would. Oh, that's cool. Hey, don't look so glum. Just think of it like a game. Instead of dying, you get a game over. And if something goes wrong, you can reset and try all over again. Consequences mean nothing now. But what about those monsters? Those candies might have helped. Info. Monster candy heals 10, has a distinct flavor. That would have been good to know. Well, I've got one more thing that might help. What is it? A ribbon. If you look cute, monsters won't hit you as hard. But I said, no, I shouldn't let it get to me. It's like Flowey said, I could just reset, like a video game. You equip the ribbon. Thanks, Flowey. I guess you really were looking out for me. Doesn't go without saying, we are friends now. I'll just try to keep a closer watch this time. Alright, Asgore? Oh, howdy. Are you alright? You sound a little tense. You consider telling him that you died, but that's creepy. Sorry, I just ran into some meaner monsters. What should I... Did they hurt you? No, well, maybe a little, but it's not... No, it is my fault. If I were there, they wouldn't have attacked. My optimism, no, my carelessness is to blame. Don't say that. I mean, I'm still here, right? Yes, you are, and for that, I'm grateful. But you might find yourself in danger once again. If that happens, you must stay determined. I'll do my best. Click. So as long as you keep tough, dude, nobody will ever... Oh no, a human, whatever will you do? Wait a sec, do I know you? Nah, can't be. If I did, I would have pounded you by now. Well, better brace yourself, kiddo. To battle! Here we go again.
Luke's, don't pick on. What, are you serious? The colony rules. Oh, Luke's is sweating nervously. Don't pick on. You tell Luke's he doesn't have to act tough. How'd you see through me? Luke seems to have calmed down. Spare Luke's. Traitor! Smells like roaches. Midgasp, talk. You try to tell Midgasp to chill out. It lets out an unholy screech. I don't care! Weaponized cotton was a terrible idea. Let's go ahead and use monster candy. Bow to the royalty! Seems like this won't budge. Dummy, talk. You question the dummy's life choices. It doesn't seem much for conversation. Okay, dummy wobbles in place. You tell dummy it's not too late. It can still turn its life around. It looks away. Are you finally breaking through? Maybe. Okay, let's go ahead and hug. You approach the dummy and offering an awkward hug. It tilts forward, hugging you back. Its shades slide off the floor, and when you offer to put him back, it shakes its head. It understands now. It never needed a change. An edgy dummy is just absurd. Tiring of Midgard's aimless shenanigans, dummy excuses itself. You won. Meh. I guess I was too harsh. Forgive us, shiny fleshling. You fidget with your new ribbon. Death still weighs on your mind. I know they warned me before, but just don't do it again. Righto. Well, just mosey along then. Okay, cool. Wow, you really outdid yourself, human. And I see that ribbon serving you well. Yeah, a lot better than I expected. I really owe you this time. Oh, don't sweat it. Just try to hurry up, okay? Way ahead of you. Just let me take one last look around, okay? Gotta have some of that spidery goodness, huh? Well, suit yourself. A poster of some spider girl. She's surprisingly cute. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Some spiders crawled down and gave you a donut. Picnic basket. You wonder how many spiders it takes to lift it. Spider bake sale. All treats are Asgore approved. Huh? Okay. Going through a few battles, we escaped. Human, are you doing well? After your last call, well, forgive an old man for warring. It's okay. It worked out. So, are you still shopping? No, I'm heading out. Please do be careful, though. If anything were to happen to you, what am I saying? You're a strong child. I know you'll be fine. Once we meet up, though, I would love to hear about your adventure. Click. Don't worry. I already took care of this next puzzle. Thank you. Escaped. Run away. We're doing pacifist run. Call Dad. Hey, is it okay if I call you Dad? Human, are you sure? Well, I don't want to make things weird, it just feels right. Well, if it makes you happy, then how can I refuse? Is Asgore sniffling? Yes, as long as you're here, I will do my best to take care of you. Thank you for giving me a chance. You know, you really gotta watch what you say. Or are you starting to get cold feet? No, it's not. I wasn't thinking. Well, you could reset. No, I meant what I said. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Asgore said to tell you he just left. Please, human, be nice to him. He may not look like it, but I can tell he's been lonely. Okay, it's still here. Oh, you recognize that? Yes, it was a bit alarming, but you should see them. So persistent, so kind. I don't know what will happen, but should anything go awry, oh, forgive me, but I'll have to call you back later. There you are. And just when I thought to go look for you. Although judging by your injuries, it may have been wise to do so. It's nothing a little candy can't fix. True, but a growing child like you can't rely on sweets alone. Fortunately, the tea should be ready soon. Just follow me. Alright, as you approach Asgore's home, you start to feel uneasy. You don't want to say goodbye, but you stay determined. Save. Welcome to your new home, human. While we wait for our tea, I have a few surprises in store. Why don't we take a look? Just a little further as it's your room. I want you to feel, well, part of the family. Wait, is that the kettle? Oh well, feel free to look around. Golden flowers just like Flowey. Oh, golly, he really outdid himself. You're telling me, but why would he have a kid's room? Just don't get too comfortable, kid. I'll hurt you even more if you drag this one out. But do we have to go right away? No, you can rest up. Just don't take too long. A Delta Rune puzzle? Where did it come from? Hey, look, a
pint-sized puzzle for a pint-sized kid. If you're going to be so cocky, then why don't you solve it? Hey, I already did most of the work. Now it's your turn. I hear action figures are great for planning battle strategies. Too bad you're not the fighting type. You stare at the toy for a few more moments. Where have you seen this before? The toys still don't interest you at all. Funny, isn't it? You gotta wonder why he has all this stuff. Striped shirts, they look like they haven't been touched in ages. Still an empty photo frame, it looks like it's been dusted recently. These shoes look so worn down. I don't understand. Flowey, what happened here?
Believe it or not, I don't know everything. But there's one way to find out.
Asgore's room. It's a box full of oddities. It has sock stones and even live snails. Scandalous?
Maybe they're gifts.
Crumpled up Sudoku and crossword puzzles. On closer inspections, there's some scribbled out sheet music too. A stack of envelopes addressed to Asgore. There's a thank you letter and some assorted books too. One is labeled Cooking for Doofuses. A rolled up sleeping bag. It shows signs of wear. So the legends are true. The rabbit ears are real. You turn it on just long enough to catch a glimpse of that stylish rectangle.
Careful, kid, or you'll rot your brain.
There are photo albums, scrapbooks, books on how to make tea, and plenty of botanical handbooks. Whoa, it's a radio! As you switch it on, some folksy tunes start to play. Despite this, the room feels so empty, almost like it's incomplete. Potted echo flowers. They reverberate with childish laughter. Despite everything, it's still you. Let's just move on. It's Asgore's actual room. It's Asgore's journal. Inside a to-do list, some botanical drawings, and a note that reads, "It has been a long time since I've held this much hope." There's also a half-solved Sudoku puzzle. A trophy, number 1 Nose Nuzzle Champs 98.
What do you make of it? I mean, he could have won that alone.
I don't want to jump to conclusions. It's a closed drawer, and there's some robes, button-up shirts, and a pink hand-knit sweater that says, "Mr. Dad Guy." You wince, closing the drawer. The picture is becoming clearer.
Do you understand now? This is why I told you to reset. You got his hopes up, and now you're gonna break his heart.
No, we're gonna make things better. So, it's not really goodbye, right?
Sure, but we won't get anywhere unless we leave. So unless you sneak out, we're gonna have to break the news.
Even in the ruins, he still has that Santa suit. Macaroni art of a flower for King Dad. Yet again, you wince. Bigger than a queen-size bed. A king-size bed? Okay, let's go to sleep. Oh, you found a golden flower jasmine tea. Instead of butterscotch pie. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. All HP curious tea blend with a welcoming warmth. Hey, Asgore. It's a history book. Here's a random page. Trapped behind the barrier and fearful of further human attacks, we retreated. You feel as though you've read this before. Here's another page. In these trying times, our king and queen became our last beacon of hope. While our king lifted our spirits, the queen offered the wisdom to guide us. And to think they're still scared after all this time. Fresh fruits like the ones you saw before. So much chocolate, so little time. 3 tiny teacups. They're still clean. 2 big chairs, 1 small one. I'd ask, but somehow it doesn't strike you as appropriate. We know what happened. It's a trash can. It's full of crumpled up recipes for butterscotch pie. How dare you throw those recipes out? You know I love butterscotch pie. The heat from kettle intimidates you too much. You decided to leave it be. The sink is full of white fur. Sticky notes over the fridge with suggestions on how to improve life in the ruins. There are also child scribbles and inside, snails. Well, I can't put this off forever. I just hope he'll understand. Oh, it's good to see you up and about, human. Truth be told, there are many times when this house gets a bit lonely. Not that I'm ungrateful for all of those monsters who come visit, but they have families of their own, and, forgive me, I'm rambling. What I meant to say is, I will do my best to provide for you. And if you'd like, you could start your very own garden. Perhaps I'll even teach you how to brew tea. And while I'm no professor, I'll try my best to, about that. Is something wrong? I can't, I'm sorry, but how do I leave the ruins? But you just arrived. Surely you need more rest. Here, why don't I read you a story? It's called Peekaboo with Fluffy Bunny. Wouldn't that be nice? Don't get me wrong, I like it here. And you're so nice, but I want to see what else is out there, please. I understand, child. The ruins are very small after all. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to show you the way. It's not terribly far from here anyway. Alright, let's go. Follow me, human. Okay. Whew. You're just gonna let me go? How tense. Don't worry, human. It'll be alright. By the way, do you wish to return to the surface? Yes? Against your better judgment, you nod. I see. Your friends and family must be worried sick. You want to deny it, but the words fail to form. Then let's carry on. We don't want to keep them waiting. Though I must confess, my knowledge beyond these ruins is limited, and truth be told, you are not the first human to fall. Oh, of course. The Queen is a very kind ruler, and I know she would never wish for any harm to befall you, and yet, the fact remains that our kind has a poor history with humans. Battles were fought, lives were lost. Mistakes were made. I want to believe in you, but though you've done well, the monsters outside may hurt you. And if they do, I will not be there to protect you. But who will I ever truly protect? The words still won't come. Kindness is a virtue, but what if you meet a vengeful soul? What if kindness is no longer an option? I do not wish to see you harm another. Unfortunately, there are times when one must fight. If you are not prepared for this, then I advise you turn back now. No? Then if you truly wish to leave, I have one last request. Forgive me for this. Oh, we're battling Asgore. Okay, kind of cool. Wants what's best for you. He trembles slightly. You tell Asgore you don't want to fight him. I know it's daunting, but please stay determined. The flames of Asgore's hands flicker slightly. We're gonna keep on talking. You shakily say you won't fight. He's breathing. It's funny for a moment. I am strong, human. You have nothing to fear. Just think of it like a final exam. Asgore readies his next attack. Talk. I'm trying to talk to you, man, but the flames keep coming. I am doing this for your own good, so please fight. Show me you're strong enough to survive. Alright. 10 HP, fight. Oh, see? I'm alright. Let's continue. Fight again? Oh, whoa. Is this really right? Oh, whoa. He healed me on that attack. Okay. Just talk. You ask Asgore if you could stop. He shakes his head just a little longer. What? What? Well done, human. You are indeed strong, but I fear I was not completely honest with you. You see, a human cannot pass the barrier alone. It takes a monster soul, but most monsters turn to dust when they die. Their souls disappear. Only I and the Queen possess souls strong enough to persist, and Toriel does not deserve such a cruel fate. I am sorry I lied, but it is for the best. I am to blame, my foolishness, my arrogance, my grief. But I am rambling again, human. Take my soul. Leave this cursed place. You are the future of humans and monsters. Oh, man. No. I did not see that coming. That's kind of crazy. Because this is like a story playing out rather than like a game. Even though obviously it's based on the game. I thought we were going to go down to like the true pacifist route.
What an idiot. To think he'd make an innocent kid dirty with their hands with his dust. He did make you a murderer. Didn't even consider what it. Shut up. I'm not. Hey, it doesn't have to be this way. Remember, you have something special. You can make all this pain float away. You want that, don't you? So do you think you're above consequences? Yes? Then you know what to do.
Oh, dot. Welcome to your new. You look alright. You look a little distraught. Shouldn't you check on the tea? I suppose. Well, feel free to turn around. And so the events repeated as they had before until Asgore. What is it, human? You don't have to test me. I'm already strong. Human, I don't... Tell me, do you wish to return to the surface? No. I see. I think I understand what is happening, but I'm afraid I can't back down. The monsters in these ruins have already hurt you, so I need to know that you can survive without my protection. Please understand, young one. I am doing this for you. Oh, Asgore takes a stand. Talk. Once again, that's creepy. You remind Asgore that the monsters love him. He looks away, flames wavering. Even so, this is for the greater good. Asgore tenses up, or maybe it's your imaginations. You tell him the other monsters would miss him. His breathing gets funny for a minute. But don't you have a family of your own? You make a point that it is your problem, not his. You were the one that ran away. Besides, who will take care of the gardens? And what will happen with that phone call? Please, I'm not worth your sympathy. You try to think of something else to say, but you've run out of ideas. You already know what I'm trying to do. I can't shake that feeling that I've lived through this before. In the past, I felt a strange sense of deja vu whenever I encountered humans. But I never heard from them again. Decades pass, and I began to connect the dots. But I continued to hope, and I continued to let them leave. I could have joined them, but I stuck to my self-appointed prison. My own carelessness brought undue tragedy, but I can't let another child meet an early end. So please, just take my soul. It is your only way of escape. Seems talking won't do any more good. Can you show mercy without fighting or running away? Spare. You still won't fight, but why? It was my rage, my sorrow. And in my shame, I turned my back on those who needed me. I know Toriel would never follow through with such a cruel plot, and yet, much has changed. I've heard it from Napstablook, as well as a dear friend, all because of one foolish act. But I suppose that doesn't matter to you. I've hurt you, haven't I? You're finally breaking through? Of course I have. You're just a child, and yet I asked you to. But after all this time, after all this guilt, I have longed for retribution. But even if I ended this myself, I would only hurt you further. But what else can I do? It's either me or Toriel. Spare. Talk? You tell Asgore you'll find another way, but first he has to give you a chance. But is it possible? Whether it is or not, you promise to stay determined. I admit, I'll stay wary. But how will you ever prove yourself if I refuse to let you try? Human, you have a big heart, and I know you mean well. So, for the future of humans and monsters alike, I will put my faith in you. Human, you have proven yourself in more ways than I expected. Your desire not to harm another, your will to resist the odds. I think you'll do just fine. Although, given the climate, I have one last gift for you. What? Oh. Wait, who's that that's mad at me? Hey, I'll try to stay out of trouble. Awesome. If you ever need me, human, please don't hesitate to call. Until then, I wish you the best of luck. Thanks for everything, Dad. I can't believe that worked. I really saved him, and all I had to do was reset. Guess that makes me a superhero, but something still doesn't add up. So if there's anyone out there, could you stop being so cryptic? Oh, you mean me? Well, it was worth a try.
Way to go, buddy. I'm impressed. Now it's like the whole mess never happened.
And it's really okay to keep doing this?
Sure. It's not like they'd remember. And to think of all the good that you can do.
I've got one last question for you. Did we know each other before?
Don't be silly, kid. I would have told you if we had.
But you said you used to be able to reset things too. But some of this stuff feels way too familiar to be coincidence.
Well, if it could have been somebody else. I honestly don't know.
Alright, I trust you, Flowey.
Well, cheer up, okay? You can always look into this on the way, but we won't get anywhere by standing here.
Then I guess it's time to hit the road. Inverted fate. And so the game begins. We have a very long series to get into. I really am enjoying this, and I hope you are too. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for out.